Hello, everybody. So today I'll be doing a deck showcase on Nirvana Jheva. So Nirvana Jheva is focusing on the crossover dress mechanic, where you choose your Trickstar and a Prayer Dragon as your original dress. So we go over it one by one. For the right line, starter, just the normal starter. The great one is Heart Pounding Blaze Maiden, Reno. When this unit is rolled upon by Snuggling Blaze Maiden Ryu, search your deck for up to one Trickstar, collect the rear guard, and shuffle your deck. The continuous ability doesn't matter because we're only playing her in the right line. So she's really good. You on turn 2, you write Ryu on top of her, you call a Trickstar from your deck. And this deck needs Trickstar to even work, so this you really need to run this right line. So next, Ryu. So what Ryu does is when you write Nirvana Jiva on top of her, you look at the top 7 and you reveal a one prayer dragon from among them and add it to your hand. Uh, because this thing only search for a prayer dragon on top 7, and the deck runs prayer dragon and Verina, this don't it is going to wave pretty often. That's just what I'm going to say. And then your main Vanguard, Chakravarti Phoenix Dragon, Nirvana Jiva. So the act once per turn is you discard a card from your hand, you choose one Trickstar and one Prayer Dragon from your drop, and you call them to separate rear guard circle. So now this might sound good, like you discard one, you minus one to call two, so that's a plus one, right? It's not really, because normal crossover dress, you Trickstar and a Prayer Dragon. So to make a normal unit in the normal crossover dress unit, you're going minus two. This make it into a minus one. But then you go into Stravairina, and that's a minus three because he needs two Prayer Dragon. So while this isn't actually a plus. This is just there so that you can actually start crossover dressing. And then the other skill is on attack. It can attack anything. It can attack rearguard. It can attack vanguard. You CB1, choose one of your rearguard in the crossover dress state, and you stand it. So that's literally all that this vanguard does. It you set up Trickster for your dragon, and then you on attack you make 4 attack. This is one of the few deck where the rear guard is just so much more important than your vanguard. Like, okay, what is the most important? And then we run 3 persona because this deck doesn't really hit for big number. This guy, this is your most important card in the deck. Period. Blazing Holy Sword equipped Stravairina. So to go to cross overdress him, you need one Trickstar and 2 or more Prayer Dragon. So if you want, you can with different card name. So if you want, you can actually use go 5 original dress for him. So what he does is that front row rear guard during your turn, if he is in the cross or overdress state, he and Nirvana, your Nirvana Vanguard gets power plus 10k, and it gives your Vanguard triple drive. So as you can see, this card is literally everything that this deck needs. This you go crossover rest, this guy becomes 23k. It makes your Nirvana Jiva Vanguards go 23k, and your Vanguard's now doing triple drive. So this card, like if you do not have this card by turn 3, you might as like you're basically losing. That's just how it is. That's just how good this card is. The other skill is when this unit in the crossover that states stand by your Vanguard ability. So because your Nirvana Jiva CB1 stand, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you can CB1 and you stand all of your Talisman and Prayer Dragon Rearguard. So Talisman is all of your Verina and Trickstar. So basically, if you attack with one column and then you attack with him, you attack your Niviva, Jiva stand him, and he will stand everything else. And then remember when I said like you can do like 5 original dress? So if you have 5 or more original dress, remove all markers from your opponent's rearguard and retire all of your opponent's rearguard. This is a board and marker wipe on your opponent's side. Uh, you can, if you want to go for this like five original dress, you can go for it. But most of the time, I would say like it's not worth it. You because he needs to be like different prayer dragon. It's actually kind of hard to go for like all four different prayer dragon. That and retiring all of your opponent's board isn't that great. Like this guy, just making him really requires a lot of work. If you're going for that five, you're going. That's a lot of minusing. You can go for it, and sometimes it will be worth it. But normally, I would say it's really not worth it. You just go for like two prayer dragon and be that's done. That's it. So this guy is like legit the most important thing in this deck. So this build, the build that I'm playing, run four Verena arcs. So what Verena arcs does is overdress over Trickstar. So with cross overdress, it's Trickstar and Prayer Dragon. Overdress is just over Trickstar. And then when placed, if it on overdress, you CB1, draw two card, and he gains plus 5k. So they are so the reason I run arcs is because, like I said earlier, you need to have Stravairina by turn 3. If you do not have Stravairina by turn 3, you are losing. So this one just help you to draw into your pieces. And even if you draw it later, it's a Verina card that you can put into mirrors for mirror scores. And then we played three mirrors Verina. So he has the normal crossover dress, one Trickstar, one Prayer Dragon. And then when you cross overdress this thing, you choose two cards with Verena from drop and put them into the original dress. Why you do this is for the other skill. So if this thing in the crossover dress set attack, he gain plus 10k until end of that battle. So basically read this as this card is continuously 20k because you attack 10k, lose 10k, give out, restand him, and then he attack again, get another 10k. So like he's just like basically this is just a continuous. This unit is 20k, and then you can put the Verena you put into this unit original dress to your drop to either draw or CC one. This is good because if you need to draw, you draw. If you're out of CB, you CB, you CC. This is like your resource, your resource Verena. It's also a good bit state. And then we're only playing three because this deck has a lot of like drop recursion, like from drop to hand now. So it's actually alright. You can recycle stuff just fine. The MVP of the Prayer Dragon, the best Prayer Dragon, Aparaja. So Aparaja skill on place rear guard. So plus one discard a card. Search your deck for one Prayer Dragon and call it to rear guard. So he can just search anything. And that's just good. Like because you can we have so he can actually search himself, but he won't proc the Aparaja skill. But if you call him from drop with Jiva, you can still do it to call another Prayer Dragon. So this is good because all of your Prayer Dragon do different thing, and you might want to just like do different thing depending on your game state. That and Nirvana and Stravairina need two different name Prayer Dragon. So Jiva only revive one. So this can also call another card from your deck. Do keep in mind that this is only from deck. So if you're out of Prayer Dragon from deck, you're basically with the effect. And then the other skill, when he becomes original dress, you draw a card, you choose this unit's outer dress. So when he becomes original dress, he goes under the Verena, right? So the Verena outside become the outer dress. So it gives the outer dress, it cannot be chosen by your opponent card effect until the end of your opponent next turn. This is good because your opponent cannot retire or choose your Verenas. Keep in mind that this only prevents choosing. So something like Varga that just retire all of your front row, that will still kill all of your Vairina. So that's like, and then uh, two of Stragaglio. Stragaglio is when placed to rearguard from hand. If you have a Nirvana Vanguard, you discard a card from hand, search your deck for up to one Trickstar or a card with the Overdress ability, put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. So basically, the main attacker is that you have your Vanguard, you have your Stravairina, and you have your Mirrors. But in order to have both Stravairina and Mirrors on in the crossover dress set, you need two Trickstar. So sometimes you just don't draw your Trickstar and then you use this to just like, so basically treat this as another copy of Trickstar in your hand. So, and then his other skill is when he become original dress, CB1 color Trickstar from drop. So super simple. Like if you have a bunch of Trickstar in your drop, you can just CB1 to call it either for your original dress for into course origin as Verina, or just as a booster because Stravairina can restand your Trickstar. You only two copy it because he's good, but he's not that essential. Like, and then one copy of Grail Mirror. So when he become original dress, your Soul Blast one, look at top 7, you choose 2 Verina, and you add 1 to hand and put 1 to drop. So let's say you only find 1, then you can choose to either add that to hand or put it to drop. So the reason we play this is because we do need to like search our crossover dress unit. So sometimes we just cannot draw with our crossover dress unit, and then we use this. Or if we do not have two Verina in drop to use Mirror's Verina skill, so this one can just help that. And then if you manage to look at to like reveal two, that is two cards that you are filtering out from your deck. So he's good, but because he only activate when you put when he becomes original dress, it's not that essential. You can just like on turn 2, you can use Aparaja to call him, and then he's already live. Like next turn, you just overdress or cross overdress over him, and he will work. 3 PG, 1 Elementaria, and then 2 copy of Agnes. So Agnes is one of the newer Prayer Dragon. This is a Divine Z Prayer Dragon. He says, when placed on rear guard during your turn or discarded, if you have a Grade 3 Nirvana, you can Energy Blast 3 to take a crossover dress from your drop and put it into your hand. So this is one of the two like drop zone recursion I mentioned. So what was so good about this is like, you can just discard your crossover dress in the early game. Like Strawberry, if you see Strawberry in an early game, you just discard it and then you just get it back to your hand. Do keep in mind this only can get crossover dress. So it cannot get with arts. And then the other skill is when he become original dress, the Soul Blast 1 and counter charge 1 is good. Because in the late game you're not really soul blasting much, so you can use the soul for this to just have counter charge. Because if you have counter charge, you can just use mirrors to draw a card, so it just pluses back to your hand. And then 2 copy of Blaze Maiden Cindy. At rearguard, if you have a Vanguard with Nirvana or Balsagra, put her to soul, choose an arm card, overdress ability, or a crossover dress ability for your drop and put it into your hand. So you can use her to grab either arcs or your crossover dress from your drop. And she also give you a soul. So just like soul blast and counter charge with Arcneus. The other skill is the reason why she's really good in this deck. Drop when unit with Tristar or Treatment is placed on your guard by the ability of your Grade 3 Vanguard. If you do not have her on the rear guard, you call her. So this is good because every time you use Jiva's skill, she calls herself. So that's a +1. And then you can just shuffle it to soul to grab your crossover dress like Stravairina or Mirrors back to your hand. And then you can just soul blast her out and repeat it every turn. It's so good. Like both her And Arcneas is the reason why this deck can even play the long game somewhat, because now we can just continuously recycle our Stravairina and Mirrors from the drop. For Trickstar, his skill is just he cannot be chosen by opponent card effect. Never really comes up. It rarely comes up. Maybe but you need him because all of these things need Trickstar to even work. And then we play 8 crit, 4 heal, 3 effect draw. I would not recommend effect front from this deck because you need your draws. You need to see your pieces. If you feel like you can have like consistently enough, then sure you can go for front. But you will see that if you do not see your pieces, if you do not have Stravairina every single turn, from on your grade 3 will just feel so bad because this guy Weaver does not give any form of power, and we're using all of our like Prayer Dragon into original dress, and like so like if you don't have Stravairina, this is just a 13k bit stick, and that sucks. Prayer Overtrigger is Drag Veda, obviously, because this is a really good Overtrigger. So something to keep in mind with this deck is that if you hit the Overtrigger and you're actually on like Nirvana Jheva, it's actually better to just give the 100 million to a crossover dress rearguard instead. Because that way you can attack with that crossover dress again, and then you attack with Jiva to restand that unit again. So that way we get two attack with the 100 million. So 100 million, which is, it's kind of like the red OT, but it's the Dragon Empire OT because it also gives your Vanguard power. So whereas if you just give 100 million to your Vanguard, it's only one swing. So there is something to note. And then we play Bracing Angel Ladder because you need to protect your regard. Like, okay, sure, if your opponent attack into this guy, they're going to want to attack into this guy. Sure, they're wasting an attack into a rear guard. And if you have resources to like make another Stravairina next turn, it's fine. But if you do not have the resources, you will actually guard to let this guy live. Like I said, if this guy is not on your rear guard in the crossover dress split, you are losing that game straight up. I will also mention that uh, crossover dress is a bit buggy as of right now. So when you choose crossover dress with this thing, like, and you have to choose two Prayer Dragon, and you want to like call this on top of a Prayer Dragon, you always choose that Prayer Dragon first. So let's say I have Aparaja in front row left column and Arcneas in back row left column, and I want to crossover dresses on top of Aparaja. I will use crossover dress, choose Trickstar, and then choose Aparaja and then use Arcneas. Because sometimes if you choose the card you want to overcall last, the game might just consider Aparaja going on top of Stravairina and you will just kill yourself. This has happened to me, and I'm telling you this. If that happened, just surrender. This deck requires very precise like game plan, very precise resource management. That if this guy decide to just go explode, you basically just lose the game. So all right, now we'll go and fight, and I'll show you. One thing I will say is that when you're learning to play this deck, it's okay. Take your time. You might time yourself out because of the option. You might think too much, but that is fine. This deck takes a bit of a learning because there's just a lot of things to go on. You have recursion, you have calling, and so it takes time to learn. Like you just get. It's fine if you time out. That's normal. All right, we'll go first. This deck needs to go first. Oh, okay, okay. This is a good hand. We get arts, we get trickstar, we get aparaja, we get persona. This is a good hand. This is a very good hand. All right, let's see. Oh, Keller. This might be. All right. Okay, that hurts, but it's fine. Discard trickstar. Generata. Okay. Is this Bastion or is this actually Brazil? Okay, this is Bastion. Alright, so Bastion. Because it's Bastion, they have a lot of great tree. You want to just rush them out early game. Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll take it. I would have left a draw there, but it's fine. Alright, what can I draw? Because I will need to discard what I draw. My hand is too... I cannot discard anything in this hand. Ah, I guess it's fine. Bastion doesn't really retire, so I don't really need this thing. Everything else is just way too important. Right, and then Reno will find me a Trickstar. And now Overdress. Draw 2. What will I get? Oh, that's good. That's good. I already have 2 Trickstars, so I don't need to call that thing from hand. I would much rather have Grill Mirror. Where do I call it? This Vanguard, this is 15, this there, here. Okay, I do not have Stravairina. I do not have any. Alright, this can be rough. If I'm don't draw Stravairina by next turn, this is going to be rough. Alright. So this is 1 to pass. Will I drop a 5k? Or just a no pass? Alright, so if I get a trigger here. No. Okay, this is rough. If I don't draw Strawberry by next turn, I might just lose. Literally. Alright, what will you do? Alright, what will you get from your top deck? Just don't high roll Alden. Just don't high roll Alden. Ah! They did high roll Alden. So now they can call, I'll use Alden's skill to CP2 Soul Plus 1, call another grade 3 and draw 2. That is such a good high roll. Oh, damn. Oof. If you have a Vanguard, okay, so this doesn't get forward yet. You probably will just swing. Where? How are you going to swing? Alright, I'm guarding this. Okay, that Elementara is useless against this deck. He needs to actually discard a card. Yes, I would have liked it in my hand. Can I draw? Can I top deck a crossover dress unit? Mirrors or Stravairina? Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Alright. So now we can actually just discard it. Because alright, now at top 7, what do we get? With. Yeah, that's normal. Get used to that thing whiffing. Ryu whiff more often than not. Even if I have a Prey Dragon, but then I have to discard a PG to go for that. I need the Brick Star though. I can call this, I can call that. One way or another, we're going for a soften, I guess. Yeah, we're going for a soften. So discard this to get you and get you. And I will need to use your skill. Have to discard PG. It sucks, but I have to discard PG for this. To call Arcneus. And then use Arcneus skill to get mirrors back to hand. And now we can cross-overdress this. Let's try and deck for Stravairina. Come on. Yes! It's only one Copiro. Uh, I have one. Only one. In that case, I'm not adding anything and just get it down. And then I'll just put this and this to just draw two with that skill. Yeah. Alright. And the fist and the main fist. Yes. So I want to be able to heal. So I'm going to swing at his rear. I'm going to swing at his rear and just try to heal. Because if I swing Vanguard, he can just take damage, go to 3, and just deny me my heal. And I have 4 more heal in my deck. So yeah, let's just farm resources. Not having Stravairina hurts, like it hurts really bad. This isn't even a triple drive, this is just a twin drive. This is rough. Drive check. Critical, nice. Crit power. Alright, so just 2 damage. Bastion Accord. Heal. I attack his Alden and he guard. I'm guessing his hand is full of like defensive. I'm guessing his hand is full of. Oh, he really doesn't want me to attack Alden. Alright, it's fine. If I can push him to 4 this turn. Okay. If I can push him to 4 this turn, it's going to make it so much easier to kill next turn. Oh, alright. Bastion up next. Okay, we somewhat salvaged that turn. No Stravairina hurts, but if we survive this turn, we can just revive it, either like by calling another Archneas. Here's hoping the other Archneas doesn't go to my damage zone. I have a Trickstar in my hand, so I don't need to go into Stragaglio next turn. Let's see what they do. Mm-hmm. They have another Alden. So they're going to Alden, color grade 3, draw 2, call the Owl, put a. Do you have a Bastion in here? You do not, so you cannot CC yet. So they might just keep the Owl for next turn. Oh, they're not even going for the Alden play. Alright, I see. I mean, I get it. Oh, you're going for it all either way? But then, I think it would have been better to. Oh, I see, I see. So you want to play that order. So you want to play that order, so that's 1 CB, and then you're going for the corp, so that's 2 CB. Hmm. Is the order better than Alden though in this case? That's my question. Huh? Alright. So that's a very big rear guard. I'm not guarding that. That's just too big. Ah, Stravairina. I'll take the risk. I can survive one crit. Okay. Okay. Triple blank. Ah, Archneas down. I need to draw my Cindy then. Or I don't really like to do it, but I might just overcall Archneas now. Yeah, it's probably better to just overcall Archneas and just revive it again. Uh if I would like to draw. Mm, do I want to guard this? Nah, let's take this. Can I get a defensive a draw? Alright. Heal is good. Heal is good. Uh Heal is good. So 233 twin drive will push him to 53. I'm pretty sure you should have, right? Yeah, you're going to have. Yep. OT to pass. PG and crit 43. Yeah, that's a big number. Sandandodoro. Persona, right? We got arcs, but he's not quite what I want. I still have 3 heal in my deck, so that is actually pretty likely. I don't. Oh, I do. I do have a trick star in my drop. Okay then. I'm going to just haul over that. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to just discard arcs. Like after turn 2, arc is just the discard fodder. So you here, and now use this energy blast 3. Mm-hmm. Crossover dress. You you. Oh wait, no, I cannot. I need to do you first and you first, and then uh that's what I was talking about. Sometimes they just kill themselves. Uh, yeah, this is game over. This is game over. I cannot. There's nothing I can do. Sometimes it just happen. Like I will do one more game and hope that bug doesn't happen again. Like you see, as you can see, like that sometimes that does happen, and if it does happen, then just surrender. You are not winning when that happens. Canceragon. Mm, I lost. Okay, at least this game we have Stravairina in hand. That is good. That is very good. Doro. Ito, seto. And now we can draw one. And now, just to guarantee damage, we'll call Trickstar here. Mhm. Mhm. So now even if he managed to top that all, then he doesn't have enough CB. Man, this guy's good. Like when I play Bastion, I will usually just top deck crit trigger. This guy is good. Alright, we'll take this one. Alright, nice. The shield might be wasted, but the trigger is not. Now that thing that cannot hit my Vanguard, which is great. Toro. So let me draw Trixar. What do I draw? Ooh, that's good. That is good. I still don't have mirrors, but I can call this. Use skill, Soul Blast 1. Discard this. Get Grill Mirror. Here. Alright. We'll go Vanguard here. No trigger. Will my opponent sack a trigger here? They don't. Nice. So now, this go to their Vanguard. So Bastion, they play a lot of like Grade 3, so they don't really have much shield value early game. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So giving yourself triple drive. We'll take this. Cindy, that hurts. I would love to have drawn Cindy, but it's fine. No guy here either. Uh-huh. Crit check. Crit. Alright, nice. Can I get a heal or a draw? Nope. There's still two heals left in my deck because, of course. Yeah. I would like to not have to discard that, but uh, that's 23, that's 5k shield. I need to do this though. I need arts to go to drop so that we have Trick Star in drop. So like Trick Star and more like Verina in there. Doro. Ah, of course, next card. So now we'll discard Agnes and use Agnes. Just grab Stravairina back to hand. Yep, and I will go top 7. Can we get something? We do! Nice! So I don't have. I have one. So right now I don't have. I have Trickstar, but there's no Cindy. I don't even have mirrors in here. So I would love to try and dig for mirrors right now. Uh, what do I want to discard? That's one. Mm, I think I have one more Agnes, so that's what I'll do. I'll discard this to just grab the other Agnes, and then use Agnes to just EV3, grab that straw back to my hand, crossover dress, this. Come on, don't bug out on me now. Alright. Oh, nice, nice. So we don't have Trickstar or Prayer Dragon. Ah, again? Oh wait, no, we haven't used Jiva's skill yet. So that means we can just discard. I'll discard you. Grab a Trickstar, and I have another Trickstar. You know what? Let's go for this. No, 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 not call. Crossover dress. This. Use this to just get as big of a numbers I can get. Alright. So this is 28, this is 28. So they're both the same numbers. So we have two CB, our OT's out, so let's just draw. Okay, that's a normal unit, that's good. So now we attack with this column. It's also 28. 28 is like the perfect number against Bastion because they have so little 5k shield. Like they need to drop just trigger and trigger. Of course. Oh, apa last? And now my Vanguard swing with triple drive. Restand this, and then Stravairina skill to just restand everything else. So let's see if I can get crits. I don't even need Susi because next turn I can just use this original dress and just CC that way. What's that? Second shot. Come on, I would love to hit one crit. It's like 6 in my deck. Yes. And then this goes to Vanguard. Draw a card. That's luck, but oh well. This is when this guy is discarded from hand, draw a card. When this guy is placed. Alright. So we're both at 4 damage. I want to be able to potentially heal. So let's attack Alden. There's 2 more heal in the deck. No persona, right? So that sucks. Our numbers won't even be that good next turn. Do I have another trick star in here? I do not. So I have 3 trick stars out. Got it. Any trick star in damage? No. That means I can grab another trick star from my deck and just make call a trick star behind Vanguard. They have all. So they only have 1 CB. That means they have to keep it for Bastion Accord C drive check. That means that he cannot play the other. Good. We'll take the first one to see if we can heal and also to deny their heal. Okay, that's good. That's good. They haven't hit their OT yet though, so that's a bit alarming. Discard art. Yes, yes, we deny that heal. Nice. Elementaria. He will stand that, and he will attack and discard Bastion up X. Can go to 68. Yeah, I'll just drop the OT. Yeah, so even if they hit, this is OT to pass. Even if they hit 2 trigger, this it won't break this shield. Yes, another wasted heal. Ah, that is so good. This is so good. Is that over? Mm, if I do this, that means I can't just. No, no, no. Screw that. I need 15k shield more. It's fine. It's fine. Worst case, we'll just call another Stravairina. Oh, come on, deck. Are you serious? Oh wait, we don't have enough Prayer Dragon for that, huh? I do have Agnes though. So yeah. Trickstar and then Agnes. How do I want to do this? This way. This is how I want to do it. And then Agnes skill. Grab me my mirrors. And then mirrors. Crossover dress there. Oh wait, I don't have soul. Oh yeah, I didn't draw Cindy this game, so that hurts. Oh well. They're at 4, they have 6 cards in their hand. I have 3 crates left. It's not very likely. We'll just swing 5 times to Vanguard then. So here, because we need 2 CB, we're going to use this to just counter charge 1. $28. Nice. Now this 28 to your opponent's Vanguard. Yeah, they just wasted a lot of shield because they don't have 5k. And now extra, and then Strasbourg and everything else. That's a one to pass. What's that? There you are, Persona, right? Right star. Damn. They have to discard a card. Yeah. Do you have enough? Just in the case that it might be the OT. It might be the OT actually. That works. That works. Alright. So he survived this turn. Now I just need to survive his turn. If I just need to survive his turn now. Okay, that's a real big number. I'm sweating a bit. Boost that goes for 38 to 15. Push it to 43. That's 28, meaning I need this and that 5k shield. This is this is kind of 15, meaning that's not enough for that. Then this means that if I PG this and I did that PG that I don't have it. I don't have enough. In other words, I'm going to have to just maybe I should have just drawn that last turn. That hurts. We will restand this now. So yeah, I need to bet on the heal. Nope. GG. So yeah, there you have it. This deck is so this deck it works, but it's really not that good. Uh, yeah, that's how Nirvana Jheva is. I really wouldn't recommend this deck. It's really just for a fun deck with all the bug and just how much RNG like you need to draw Stravairina and everything. I really cannot like fully recommend like this deck for like rank fight. But if you enjoy the deck, then go for it. Then it is a protagonist deck, so there's a good likelihood that it will eventually get new support. Probably a new Vanguard, much later on because we still have no confirmation on it. So yeah, that's it for X-overDress and Nirvana Jiva. Do like and subscribe, and if there's any like deck that you want me to show, then you can say in the comment, and I'll I'll try and like do that deck first. I'm going to like try and get to as many deck as I can, but if there's other people asking for like a certain deck, I'll, even if I don't really know how to play it, I'll learn it and I'll upload it like as fast as I can. Thank you for watching. Thanks.